He seemed to be in good spirits. He did. He seemed energized by this.
Okay. We welcome everybody. Can you hear me now?
And we are
Okay.
live.
Oh, we are live now?
Yeah.
We are going to ask Kevin to share our disclaimer here. As you can read, you can hear my voice. I'm honored to be with this group, and we are persistent, consistent, and committed to share this discussion. Mental Health Stars Association, Incorporated in the state of Georgia, does not seek to be in conflict with any medical or psychiatric practices, nor any church, any religion, any spiritual practice, any religious doctrines, beliefs, and practices. However, I'm here to say that we are not your doctor, we are not your mental health provider, although we are conversant with mental health. And so we want you to know that if you have any issues, please consult with your doctor, with your psychiatrist, or your mental health provider and follow up with activities that you have consented with your doctor is very important. Even when you have negative side effects, in case you are taking medication, always consult with your doctor. Do not be your own doctor, okay? Thank you very much. You're most welcome. Relax. I am here to introduce our speaker today, and we are so blessed. We have the best. We have the best in this country at this time, and let me tell you who our speaker is. Our speaker is Dr. Peter Diangui. Well, AI sometimes that is not doing us justice, so I'm going to spell his name. The last name is N D as in David, I as in India, A for Africa, N for New York, G for Georgia, U for United, and I for India. He's a program coordinator and an associate professor, Department of Leadership, Counseling, and Human Development, College of Education, Florida Gulf Coast. Wow! Welcome, Dr. Peter, and he is going to share with us this very important topic. And what is it? The theme is Say No to Depression. But today we are going to be discussing building a healthy relationship in Diaspora, USA. Welcome, Dr. Peter Diangui.
Thank you, Leverett. Thank you, everybody. Wait, is that my audio? I don't know why. I don't,
I
It's
think you have
good.
two item on.
no, I have only one. Wait, I'm trying to put off anything. I'm not sure.
No worries. Take your time. What's on your mind? Or is there a
Let me
Or
do this,
maybe you have
Leverett.
AI.
I don't think so. Let me
Okay.
do this. Let me get out and come back.
Okay. Our audience, what are we going to do while our presenter is sorting out his device? We are going to ask you. We have a chat. Please go ahead during the conversation. You can put your email. It would be really helpful for us, and post any question, whether it's about this topic or any topic in mental health, and you try as much as possible to respond to your questions. In other
Eh,
words, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Oh,
yes, yes,
wow.
sir. Yes, we can.
I just hope there's no much echo. I don't know exactly why. I'm not sure.
You're probably in the same location with your wife.
Let me just confirm that. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
While he's coming, we do exercises to breathe so you can relax, and we do it 3 times. Anybody want to breathe in? You breathe with your nose, like that, and you breathe out with your mouth. And you know Kenyan people are great marathon runners, and they'll be breathing with your nose. Like, can you do it? Like, and you breathe out with your mouth. You can almost hear your own voice, when you're breathing out. If you breathe out right, you can do this 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and then you relax. He's our
I
presenter.
still don't know. Oh no, wait a minute.
We can hear you.
I think we'll find out what we can get.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that device if I can get it real quick. If he speaks, I'll try to real quick.
Come now, can you hear me now? No, man.
We can hear you.
All right, I guess we'll proceed. That's a bit frustrating, but can I share, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Screen share. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be sharing. In a minute. Can you see my slideshow now? Oh my God, this is not right.
Yeah, we can see it.
The problem is at the machine.
This is so
Maybe the
beautiful.
machine I'm using.
Now we can see your screen share. Your college is very pretty. Oh my goodness.
Whoever is controlling, whoever is at the computer.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Guys, let me just proceed with this because I don't want us to
We
take
can
too
hear
long.
you. We can hear you, but I think everybody else needs to mute themselves.
Everyone else can mute.
I'll mute
But still,
everybody except the
I think
professor.
there's
We
a
will do
problem
that.
on my side, and I'm not sure what it is because my wife is not logged in. The Priscilla you see there is not the same Priscilla. I'll talk about that a little bit. Reverend Boy, I'll just proceed, and it's a bit messy, but I'll try to do the best, okay?
It looks good from this side.
Okay. Yes, I wanted to share that compound. That's my university, and it's a beautiful environment, as you can see. And that's where I'm coming from the Gulf Coast University. And I want to once again thank Mental Health Stars Association for inviting me again. This is my third time to be here. And I just feel bad about the echo, and I'm so sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do. For now, we just work with it and see. The topic is based on the building of a healthy relationship in the diaspora. And I am presenting my capacity as a certified family life educator. I am not a professional doctor. I'm not like Kevin in the medical field in that area, but I am a family life educator. And I've done some studies, and I wanted to just say I'm going to share part of that studies, and I'm glad Dr. Eunice Major is here because we have worked with her in some studies. I want to welcome everybody, indeed, but I want particularly to say there's a friend of mine, quite a good friend who also does this kind of presentations in Kenya. I know it is 5 a.m. in the morning there. And her name, coincidentally, is Priscilla Diangui, but there is no connection with that. My wife is Priscilla Diangui. Priscilla, are you here? So what is that disclaimer that
I'm right here and I'm great to join this amazing team.
welcome.
Thank you
And
for being
Eunice, that is not the same Priscilla. You can prove that, okay? It's different. But anyway, I'm going to give you some background information, and I wanted to approach this in a slightly different manner as we normally do it. Then I have what I call the 10 principles of building a healthy relationship in the diaspora, but it can be done anywhere, and then I'll leave time for some discussion. But Eunice and I and another gentleman called Dr. Stein did a study in 2024, and the study was entitled Acculturation and Intimate Partner Violence Among Kenyans in the US. And we had very interesting findings. What causes all this, and more recently, we even saw a man killing his wife and then killing himself. And those things continue, and we wondered. And I looked back at our article with Eunice. And Eunice, if you don't mind, can you read this part? Can you see the screen, Eunice? Because we found this together. Can you read that part, the rest of it, where the tension is? Dr. Major.
Tension. Some diaspora members adapt quickly to the new country norms. That is language, dress, dating, work ethics, while others hold tightly to some self-destructive home country ways. One partner may see the other as abandoning their roots, while the other may see them as inflexible or old-fashioned. Cultural expectations abroad hurt diaspora relationships when they become rigid, judgmental, or fail to accommodate adaptation differences. The more a diaspora community enforces conformity to some traditional norms, the greater the risk of conflict, alienation, and fractured relationships.
Thank you so much, Dr. Major. And this is our finding with Dr. Major and Dr. Stein. But that was the negative side. By the way, I think the echo was even coming from Dr. Major, so it's almost everywhere. So just bear with us. So we found one of the major issues here that creates so much tension is we forget that now the wife and the husband are working. And here we now have to start shedding the values that we thought were very important, that you're going to be the one cooking for you, washing the dishes, taking care of the kids, and you are there being taken care of. By the way, that sounds much better. So those adaptations to any new environment, if you fail to adapt, you're going to create some tension. But I also wanted to point out in the background, by the way, I feel much better now. There's no echo now. It's good. That marriage is too serious. These are just straightforward, common, simple issues.
Daktari, the echo was with Wamboi Joroge.
Oh, okay, good. Now we are good. So marriage is too serious a relationship to be entered into for the wrong reasons. And this is straightforward. This is not new. This is common sense. But we do enter into it for the wrong reasons. Yes, I'm not going to say you don't marry a beautiful woman. Yes, you won't say that you don't get involved with a guy who has the money. Money is good, I no doubt. Or the job titles, the doctors and the professors and the RNs and all that. Yes, all those things can be there. But those things can change. They do change. And then what will happen if the job goes, if the man is fired and he was a CEO somewhere, if the wife is no longer as beautiful as she was before, are you going to leave? So marriage should be built more on shared values. These were part of the things we found. the mutual respect and trust, the emotional maturity, commitment, and communication. It sounds like cliche, but my friends, you don't know how much people are hurting each other when their values go different ways, when there's no more mutual respect. And I wanted to say, this is very important. Come now, are you still there, my brother? Anyway, I think the important question
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm
I
here.
wanted you to look at these two statements and just read them out for me. I want us to be
Okay.
there together.
Let me read it. I- Is 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 she beautiful because you love her, or do you love her because she is beautiful?
Hold
With
it there for the
love,
moment.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
hold it there for the moment. We need to always ask ourselves, because beauty is with the beholder. Do you love her just because she looks good? If that is the answer, one day she will not be looking that way. But your wife will always be beautiful when you love her. And I admire those 90-year-olds when I see them holding hands and calling each other honey. It's just such a beautiful thing. From now, and the next one, and I want everyone to take note of this, please. Very serious.
Okay. With love, nothing else matters. Without love, nothing else matters.
Beautiful. If there's love, it doesn't matter what we have. We can eat that one bean together and you'll be full because of the love. Without love, even if you give me that Bentley and there's no love, it doesn't matter. Come now, read that part again, the last one, please. The last two. It's important. You're mute. Unmute yourself, come now. I want that to get home properly.
With love, nothing else matters. Without love, nothing else matters.
And I want,
Amen.
if you don't get anything else in this presentation tonight, please remember that with love, nothing else matters. And without love, nothing else matters. And I want you to remember this. Eunice, go back to this man of quality. We found this with you. And Dr. English invited me this. Eunice Mentor, let's go.
Yes, I'm here.
Tell us about that man of quality.
A man of quality is someone with strong character, self-worth, and maturity. His identity is not based on dominance or comparison. Consequently, he does not feel diminished by a woman's strength or success. Instead, he respects and values equality.
Thank you. And Priscilla, can you see the guy there at the head and the girl? Can you read what that says at the top, Priscilla? All the way from Kenya. What about a man of quality, Priscilla, please? By the way, I come from a teaching background. Yes, go ahead.
A man of quality is not troubled by a woman of equality.
I hope that is taken home too. If you consider yourself a man, a Leo man, a total man, the woman is equal. You make food for your wife, do things. It's not, don't be scared. It's not the RN that matters, my friends. If you're a man of quality, you don't be threatened by her getting a doctor like Kevin here. Don't want that stuff. Stop it. Anyway, I like this poem a lot. And I wish there is somebody who can volunteer to read this sonnet. It's the sonnet 116. I want to go to Shakespeare. Anybody please unmute and read it. Let me know.
All right. Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare. Let me not to the marriage of true minds. Admit amendments. Love is not love, which alters when it alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks at tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering back, whose worths are known, although his heights be taken, loves no times fools, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come, love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be an error, and upon me proved, I never read, nor no man never loved.
Thank you, Governor. You're so good. You're quite yourself. Let me tell you what Shakespeare is telling us here. If there's that marriage of true minds, there can be no impediments, nothing to stop it. Whether you are in Madakoine village, or in Atlanta, Georgia, or in Missouri, it does not matter what you have. There are no impediments. Love is not love which changes, alters when its alternation finds. It does not change. It does not made with the remover to remove, anybody removing. It's a never fixed mark. When tempests, storms of life come, we don't have the money, we don't have this, it is never shaken. It is the star, it is the guide to our wandering back, whose love is unknown, whose worth is unknown because its worth is too much. Love does not change with time. I asked you, do you love her if she's beautiful, or is she beautiful because you love her? She will always be beautiful to you. Even those rosy cheeks Shakespeare talks about, they may go, but she will always be beautiful to you. Within the things change that come, it will happen. And Shakespeare ends by saying, if this is an error, I have never written anything, and this is Sonnet 116, he has written 115 more, and all the other books, and no man ever loved. True love is not changed by being in the diaspora. Just because she has become RN and you are still doing some other job trying to find your ground. That is not what determines your life. So I go to some 10 principles. The first one, let me start with the dating time. It's very important as that dating to resolve any internal problems you might have before you get into marriage. Marriage is too serious a relationship, as we said at the beginning, to be entered for the wrong reasons. I know a friend of mine who was dating this girl, and this girl had said what her age was, and then he saw her baptism card and said a year older. And when he asked, what is this about this age? She said, why are you touching my document? What's wrong with you? She took the document, she tore it, and that was it. From that time ever, they never talked about her birthday. Nobody mentioned her age. It went on, and it kept on going because they never resolved that. You could have simply said, or it could have been so, yeah, people changed dates here and there. But now it became tension, and it was never resolved. Anytime her birthday came and anybody asked, how old are you now? It was a big deal. It became a bigger deal even when their children, they wanted them to be a little bit older so that when they are going to school, they are 6 years older. It was a big deal. You don't want to change my children to have this, like you messed up your own dates. Those little things is maybe minor, which could be resolved. So resolve it. Don't enter into marriage carelessly with those things still hanging with you. Be truthful to one another, at least yourself. Be honest. I know of a friend of mine who went to do a wedding in Kenya, and he had this big wedding, has taken a loan of more than 5 million shillings. It was all emos, everybody, it was beautiful. When they came to the apartment, they found that the power had been disconnected in his apartment, and the girl who had just married, that they came together, was like, wait a minute, where's my millionaire? So the guy had convinced her he's a millionaire. And he took time even to have the power reconnected. He had not paid his bills. And he had already taken a big little things, don't lie your way through. Have those unresolved issues resolved. And please, the last part, do not date in order to marry. Please remember that. Marry so that you can continue dating. And I'm going to add this being more personal, how I like to still date my wife of more than 20 years. I love it. And I feel every single day that voice I had, I still feel good that it is still there. We're still on a date, on a honeymoon. The next principle. So let me go back to that. I talk about principle. There are 10 principles I mentioned. That's the dating part of it. Before you get into marriage, don't enter into marriage carelessly. Otherwise, nobody, you'd be a fool or sick if you are entering a marriage to divorce. Unless, some people may get half his money or her money or something. Don't. But the second part is interdependence, not independence. Relationship between a husband and wife should be one of very close friends. We are interdependent. We are not independent. We are one. Those words we say in the vows when we are having a wedding. Yes, we are together. We become one. And our money become our money, not your money, not our money. If she's around, it's for you too, buddy. Number 3, I bring that money issue. Trust your spouse with your needs and treat their needs as yours too. There's no more about her money and your money, please, because this has been the source of big problems. Now, anajifanya because she has more money than me, or yes, this and that. There's nothing more beautiful than having your money together. And you share what you have. And when she becomes more powerful, she rises in a rank, then it's all your money. Marriage is actually a very good economic institution if treated well. It can be very destructive if she has her money and you have your money. Respect and love. I remind every woman here, when he feels respected, when your husband feels respected, he will love you. And love is beautiful. To the man, when she feels loved, she'll respect you. So why don't you choose to love her so that she respects you? You may not love anybody else, but if you love yourself and you love peace and you want to come home to a place of peace, please let's love your wife. And my wife, please respect your husband. It's very anyway. And if you feel respected, he will love you more. I go on to number 5. Where is your treasure? For most of us, and I believe many of the people here are Christians, and if you're not, you still believe in something, that's okay. Reverend Waboy, can you hear me, my friend? All right, maybe. Hey, Kevin, can you unmute and talk about this part of Luke 12:34, please? Let's do this together. I'm a teacher, man. I don't like talking to myself. Kevin, help me here.
Sure. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.
Thank you. There are many men in Kenya and even here in the diaspora. You don't even want to be home. That's why you go to the club or you hide. Even some people who are permanently in Kesha or something like that, because you don't feel like meeting her. If you choose to marry her and you have that love, please enjoy her company. Let her be part of that treasure. Let your heart be there. Love her. And she'll always be beautiful. Thank you. Principle 6, trust. Trust is the basis, the very foundation of a healthy relationship. Love is bright, but trust is not. Love will make you forget things. But trust, once somebody is betrayed, if it's gone, please protect your trust. Be truthful to your partner. And nobody's asking you to be perfect. And please, my friends, I have to say this and throw it in. I believe you are more adults than children here. There's nothing you need in a woman, my friends, that you cannot get in your wife. And I'm not just talking about sex or anything. So why unataka all these like side whatever? Stop it. She'll feel her worth will be more when she trusts you. And you enjoy your romantic relationship. You enjoy every aspect of your life. Love cannot live where there is no trust. And ukienda kutangatanga, and so many men here having issues. You go home, leaving your family here, and all those young women not want to be around you. And because they're thinking of the money, or you take them to America or get them away, you start having issues. And she gets to, please remember, those things done in darkness will come to light one day. Protect the trust. And the woman, the same thing, please, because this is not a one-way process. We can be very paranoid, or like so many women now in the medical field, there are more men there. And they must go for conferences together. And that's okay, there's nothing wrong. For me, I'm in the teaching profession. There are more women in the teaching profession. The conferences, most of my companies with the women we are working with. If I am not protecting myself, you can land in trouble. And my wife is in the medical field. I need to make it very clear. There's nothing you need in a woman you cannot get from your wife. And to the women, not just sex now, there's nothing you need in a man that you cannot get from your husband. Please protect the trust, because when that disappears, nothing else remains. And I've dealt with some couples here and there, and you realize they don't trust one another, that's why they're coming to. And sometimes I think I end up just telling them, then you better go your way before you start killing one another. Principle 7. This is where I come from in my own area, my relationship with God. And I've noted that my relationship with God or with my wife will always rise and fall to the level of my relationship with God. Let God protect your relationship. Marriages are made by God, my friends. A relationship with God is best relationship. And God is love. You'll find that. And let us remember that there's nobody who is perfect in this world. We all make mistakes every day. Forgiveness is central to our relationships. But please don't start making those mistakes, deliberate mistakes, because she's going to forgive you, because he's going to forgive you. And I'm going to repeat, there's nothing you need in a man that is not in your husband. He may not be having the best job, but that doctor is not going to take care of your marriage and your children. Learn to forgive one another. You did not marry an angel. Principle 9. A healthy relationship over perfection. A perfect relationship does not exist. There will always be challenges here and there. But a healthy one is what we need. It's all about the well-being. And if you try to build a healthy relationship with all the challenges, I cannot remember of the real fights we have. We have little things to spice up our marriages there. But things that were serious, forget it. As you get to know used to each other, you forgive one another, and you have a relationship which is healthy. And like my wife always says, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? If I want happiness, then I plan to forgive her and then look for that healthy relationship because it is important for me. The last principle Please remember that marriage is a partnership, not a kingdom. I don't know who, I know there are cultures that elevate men up there and you think you are the king. Yes, you are the head, you are this. But that does not mean you sit on everybody else, friend. You enjoy sharing, communicating with your wife. I want to say this because I'm going to be very open here. When we get home after our day's work, there'll be no TV, there's no phone, there's no computer, there's nothing else. It's our time just to talk. And we talk with each other, not to each other. We share our day's experiences. We work in protected areas. We have patients, I have students. We don't talk about individuals like that, but that's what we do. And we enjoy that relationship. It's beautiful. You rule and learn together. And when you do things together, and I'm going to go back to an area. Let me stick to this money first. When whatever you're doing is your money, our money, you'll be very happy. I do know of people who have suffered because, oh, she doesn't pay bills now. He doesn't do this. Stop it. And I'm going to give myself the example I have. Yeah, there's an account my wife runs. I have a card I can withdraw money, but she takes care because I'm very careless about bills. I don't pay them in time and all that. She takes care of that account. It's our money. It's there. There's another account I run which we do businesses with. And that's me, I run it. She has access to it. There's another little account I use for giving them. We pay for children in Nyeri, and I pay for that 4 kids, their school fee. There's an account for that, which philanthropy work. And we do that together. And we enjoy our relationship. I don't know how she has been able to pay so many bills, so many things, even houses and cars and all that. I can't do it myself. And we enjoy that relationship together. It's our money. And every year we have decided, because we are still young enough, we will travel. We went to Greece 2 years ago. We go to UK and we drive all over. Last year we went to Canada. Now we are going, and next month again we are going to UK and we are going to Paris. We enjoy, and we are just driving together. We work very hard, make the money, but we enjoy it. Whatever will remain, the children can have it, but we are not going to stop enjoying our life because it is our money. If it was just mine and we are like competing, because so many people, it's like your wife is your competitor, you're going to suffer, my friend. And if you are and you are getting $100,000, it's not getting $20,000 in this truck or something, please, that's not what brought you together. That is not what it makes a relationship. You have a partnership. And Priscilla, can you read the 1 Corinthians, Priscilla, from Kenya, please? The last chapter.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
My friends, please read this. Internalize this. We love it. Thank you, Priscilla. Love never fails, but must be within the context of genuine love. If you love yourself, then you'll be able to love home. So this is us with my wife. I want to share that picture. Yes, I was showing my friend, Dr. English, he's 80 years old now, said, your wife is beautiful. I said, I agree. I even wonder how she said yes. And then he told me, oh, that's a very good example of how love is blind. I felt a bit insulted, but that's okay too. That's okay, okay. You're not bad now. I am so proud of that. Love, my friends, never fails. And love is patient. These are not just parts of the scripture that we read. Internalize them for your marriage. Have this somewhere. Be patient. Love her. And in conclusion, it's always love over hate. Love comes more easily than the hate in the human heart. There's nothing heavier to carry as a human being than hate. And love will invite some dialogue. Dialogue will deepen understanding. Understanding builds community. And you enjoy your partnership. You enjoy your relationship. Yes, I am very busy with so many things, and these presentations are there. But most important, I must be busy with my family, with my wife. For me, we are now empty nesters. It's just the kids come on Sundays just to get our food. But I think so. That's what they come. But we are here together and we are good buddies. We look for each other. We want to be home. So, with that, I come up to the end. Thank you for your attention. I hope I have delivered something. It's more common sense. But please, 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 please come now one more time, please. Do me a favor. Go back to this, please come now. Read it one more time.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, it says, is she beautiful because you love her? Or do you love her because she is beautiful? With love, nothing else matters. Without love, nothing else matters.
Thank you. If you miss anything else, as I said, remember that. And don't let yourself be threatened. A man of quality will not be troubled by a woman of equality. And Eunice Major, thank you for allowing me to share the study we did. And everybody else, thank you so much. And that's my presentation.
Okay, good. So before, Reverend, can you say something before I disconnect online? Because I have a question.
Go ahead.
We are good. We are going off live YouTube so that you can ask even personal questions that will not be recorded. Thank you. That has been awesome.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.